Hi guys, welcome back to Blender Point. My name is Sujat and today we are going to learn how to create this product visualization scene inside Blender. So let's begin. This scene has been created completely inside Blender using EEVEE. So if you do not believe that, let's see how it works. So right now you can see inside my Blender file this scene I have created. I'll just go ahead and press spacebar to play this scene, and as you can see it is completely being played in real time. So this is basically the work of EEVEE and the power of it. And as you can see, it is quite performant. It is currently running on 10 frames per second using all the capabilities inside Blender. And I am currently using the ray tracing option over here as you can see, and also I am using the fast GI approximation. The method is global illumination, and what I have done is the resolution I have changed it from 1, like in default it comes to 1:2, so I have changed it to 1:1 over here, and also over here the same thing. And here what I have done is, if I go to this shading and go back, you can see I have 1, 2, 3 cameras over here, and I have a setup of these lights, which actually makes the complete scene. Now what I have done is I've made simple animations to create this, and I have these 3 cameras. How I have made sure that these 4 cameras, and how I have made sure that all these 4 cameras are being used properly is, let me just show you how. So this is the first camera that has been bound to this place. Now if I delete this right now, if I go back, you see the problem is the first scene, the first camera is not being shown, which is an issue because the first camera that was actually bound to the main to the first keyframe is not being able to register it. So what should we do? We should first go ahead and change this to the, like, press our right click on that camera, set it to active camera first. So now it is currently the active camera. Now you already have this selected in the camera. You can actually set it to active camera or you may not, but currently what I am doing is I am currently selecting it as the active camera. It makes it easier. So now what I am going to do is, first I am going to take the seek bar and put it over the first frame, or the any frame that you are starting your animation from. Then I am going to press M, which is going to mark this place. Now since I already have this camera selected, I will hover my mouse over this part and press Ctrl B. Now you see the camera has been bound to this keyframe itself. Now if you play, you would be able to see the first, whatever the first scene was or the first few frames were, it is the same as before. So now this is how you bind the cameras, and all I did was basically animate each of the cameras along with the the keyframes that I have created for the cameras, and switch the cameras in between. Now for the model itself, it's quite a basic model. You can see this is a cube that has been deformed. If I press tab, you would see it is a very fairly simple geometry that I have extruded from a cube, and then what I have done is I have used simple modifiers. You would be able to see the modifiers over here. I have used a subsurface division, and then I have used a solidify modifier to give it a little bit of thickness. The same thing is for this one. This cap is also has been created from the same cube, but I have separated it so that I can give it a little bit of a little bit more depth to it. Now if I go to the shading tab and show you the shading of it. Okay, I also have one more thing. I have a plane over here which has a texture on it, which has my logo, the Blender Point logo over here, which has been textured inside, like on this plane, and I have used skin wrapper so that it wraps around this object. So I have also selected the target object as this cube. So now it is completely on the object. So I have also selected the wrap method as the nearest surface point. So there it is. So now if I go ahead and check the material that I have created over here, you would be able to see this logo has an alpha channel to it. So I have connected the color to the color and connected the alpha to the alpha, and this is how it is. If I do not connect the alpha, it looks like this, and once I connect this to this alpha, it looks like this. So the transparency happens once we connect this alpha to the alpha channel over here. So very simple, very loosely done. So you can use this to create other decals as well. And for this I have used, for the body of the glass, I have used this ambient node, which has been connected to this base material. The color has been like selected from here itself, red color, so that it gives you this tint effect. And I have my transmissions on. I have put this multiply option to the AQR. It gives you a, if you tweak it, you would get different results. I'll bring it back to what it was. It is giving me a proper result. And they have this normal as well. You can change this normal to change the look of it. So that's it for the body. And for the cap, let's select the cap, and if you cannot select the cap over here, just select the cap over here, go to texture, and you will have this here. So this is fairly simple. I have just kept the principal BSDF as it was. I have just played with the roughness, brought it down, and you have a plastic cap. Nothing more to this. And for the floor, I already created the floor. You can obviously check this out in another, I'll surely make this once more someday in the near future. But this is fairly simple, and I will show you, but not in this tutorial. So this is what it is. There is nothing more to this. I have simple animations that has been, that gives this, scene life to it. And I have used depth of field for the, and motion blur for the camera. So here, if I go to the camera, any camera, and check the camera, here you have the depth of field, the depth of field option, where you can actually go ahead and change the depth of field, and you can work on how the the focus looks in the camera. So I have used this. This was not previously this was not actually functional in EEVEE previously to 4.1 4.2. So here in 4.2 we can actually use depth of field, and previously you can only use this in cycles, but right now we can use it in EEVEE as well, and it gives a splendid result. Also here the render quality is quite great and has drastically improved with the addition of this ray tracing option, and this the whole uh, ray tracing and fast GI global illumination. This has actually helped a lot in this. So that's it for this tutorial. I'll obviously share this project file. See you on the next one.